ओ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुर्भाग् भवेत्। इस सबके निरोगी और सबके स्वस्थ होने की कामना के साथ मैं डॉक्टर सभाकांत द्विवेदी, प्रोफेसर मैथमेटिक्स, उच्च शिक्षा विभाग मध्य प्रदेश शासन की ओर से आज प्यारे बच्चों एमएससी मैथमेटिक्स फाइनल ईयर के थर्ड सेमेस्टर के ऑप्शनल पेपर फजी सेट्स एंड देयर एप्लीकेशंस के टॉपिक कन्वेक्स सेट एंड अलजेब्रा ऑफ कन्वेक्स सेट पर मैं आपसे आज इस लेक्चर का डिलीवरी करने वाला हूं। प्यारे बच्चों, मैं इस लेक्चर के प्रेजेंटर डॉक्टर सभाकांत द्विवेदी और कंटेंट रिव्यूअर डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार शुक्ला, एचओडी मैथमेटिक्स, इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर एक्सीलेंस इन हायर एजुकेशन भोपाल है। प्यारे बच्चों, डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ टॉपिक में हम आपसे चर्चा करना चाहेंगे कि जो हम फजी सेट्स एंड देयर एप्लीकेशन के टॉपिक convex set and properties of convex sets in fuzzy theory, उसके लिए हमें प्री रिक्विजिट के रूप में फजी सेट्स एंड देयर प्रॉपर्टी ज्ञात होनी चाहिए। वी शुड नोन टू फजी सेट्स एंड देयर प्रॉपर्टी। आई सपोज दैट you all are viewer who are attending this lecture, you all knows fuzzy sets and their property. In lecture 4, lecture 3, convex sets and algebra of convex fuzzy sets, we have to some preliminary knowledge. For that knowledge, let we recall our knowledge, which is learning step of any topic should be done in 4 steps. Step 1 definition, step 2 illustrations, step 3 properties, step 4 problem related of that topic. On these 4 steps we have to learn the convexity, convex set and fuzzy theory. When I have to discuss convexity of a set in fuzzy theory, in fuzzy space, let we recall you the things. Please answer these questions. Who is strong person? Who is young person? Who is the tall person? Who is intelligent student? Who is beautiful girl? Who is poor student, so that scholarship may be given to him? Which is the nearest number to 0? Dear student, these questions are called linguistic question. These question doesn't contain any numerals. These questions also doesn't contain any equation, variable and so on. How you have to answer these question? Being a student of mathematics, we always answer the question either yes or no. But in fuzzy theory, as we have learned a lot of about fuzzy theory, these questions are called linguistic question. To answer these question, definitely binary mathematics theory, crisp set theory or conventional mathematical theories are not sufficient to answer these questions. Then there should be again a question. After seeing these 7 questions, in your brain there should be a question. That question should be, is there need of new theory to answer these type of questions? क्या ऐसे प्रश्नों के उत्तर देने के लिए हमें कोई नई थ्योरी की जरूरत पड़ेगी? आप सभी जानते हैं, यस, इन 1965 लोफीजादे, प्रोफेसर लोफीजादे, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैलिफोर्निया बर्कली, यूएसए ने इन क्वेश्चंस के आंसर को देने के लिए सेमिनार में एक पेपर प्रेजेंट किया 1965 में, और वो पेपर आगे चल करके इतना फेमस हुआ कि एक नई थ्योरी डेवलप हुई, दैट इज फजी थ्योरी. यस, conventional mathematics has no answer of these questions. Therefore, of course, there is need of new mathematics which can answer these questions. That is fuzzy mathematics. Its history I have discussed you before this slide. Dear student, first we have to define fuzzy set. Fuzzy set is a set with fuzzy boundary. What is boundary and what is fuzziness of a boundary? Clear. In conventional mathematics, in crisp set theory, we have that there is a set and we have possibility there is clear cut division line, either element A is in set X or it does not belong to set X. There are no other option. Means there is clear cut boundary, either you are inside or outside. Either you are yes or you are no. Either you attain 0 value or you attain 1 value. 1 value for belongingness, 0 value for does not belongingness. Yes for belongingness, no for does not belongingness. On for belongingness, off for no belongingness. When there is clear cut boundary, then that is called definite boundary, and that study is crisp set. But in fuzzy set, there is no clear cut boundary. How these boundaries have to be explained? Let me start our discussion. In the fuzzy theory, fuzzy set A of universe X, there is a universe X. From this universe, you have chosen a set A, and that set A will be decided with the help of function AX, that is membership function of set A. Every element in set A have to assign a number, a value between 0 to 1 as defined here. Membership value of X is 1 when X is totally in given set 100% S. Membership value of X is 0 if X is not in A. These two definitions shows the crisp theory. But beyond the crisp theory, there is third line. Membership value of element X in set A is between 0 to 1 if yes, X is partly belongs to given set. This partly belongingness, if I explain you with the help of real life problem, then I would always quote the example of lecture delivered by Dr. Sabhakant Dwivedi. Today's lecture delivered by Dr. Sabhakant Dwivedi. Question is, are you able to understand the lecture? Have you grasped the content delivered by Dr. Dwivedi? Then answer, Mr. X says, yes, sir. Mr. Y says, no, sir. This is the crisp theory. Yes, sir means you have grasped 100% content delivered by myself, and no means you have not grasped a single point from my lecture. Does it a real answer and real question? Question is real, but answer are not real. These answers are called binary answers, which are not the real answer of real life problem. Problem is real life. Understanding of a lecture delivered by Dr. Dwivedi. Then its answer should be given by different student in different manner. Mr. X says 90% sir, Mr. Y says 50% sir, Mr. Z says 40% sir, means 40% inside, content 40% has been understood by myself, but 60% are beyond my understanding. That is called 0.4 will be degree of Mr. Z. 0.8 will be degree of Mr. Y, who is able to understand the lecture up to 80%. 0.2, that is 20% is outside the set, 80% is within the set, then their degree, their value, their membership function will be 0.8. Next, we have to proceed few definitions which are important. Support of a fuzzy set, you are given fuzzy set. If membership value of element x is greater than 0, collect those x are called support of the fuzzy set A. Core of a fuzzy set A, you are given set A, there are elements x whose membership value is associated with them. Find out those x whose membership value is 1, collect those, that is called core of set A. Alpha cut of fuzzy set A, collect those x whose membership value is greater or equal to alpha. Alpha is given to you, it is between 0 to 1. Any value between 0 to 1, you will be able to find out a alpha cut of a given set, fuzzy set A, with the relation membership of x in A is greater or equal to alpha. Membership function is sometimes denoted by mu and sometimes it is directly denoted by A. It's notation of function, but their value are important. This is shown by figure. There is a set whose elements are on x-axis. On y-axis, we have shown their degrees, their membership values, their grading. 0.6 and above grading are above the red line shown in the geometrical figure. Collect those elements on x-axis whose membership is either on red line or above the red line. That is called alpha cut set of fuzzy set A. Height of the fuzzy set A, maximum value of ranks, maximum value of degrees, maximum value of membership function, which may be up to extent 1 or less than 1. When it is up to 1, then it is 1, otherwise less than 1, less or equal to 1. Normal fuzzy set. If height of a fuzzy set is 1, then it is called a normal fuzzy set. Simply, if the degrees, if the ranks, if the membership values of elements, at least one element is there whose membership value is 1, then that set is called normal fuzzy set. Next, further definition are illustrated by example. Geometrical example shown in this, we have expressed x, y, z, p, q, r and so on elements on x-axis, their related degrees, their related values, their related membership values on y-axis from 0 to 1, membership function value, and core will be collection of all x whose membership is 1 as shown in figure. Crossover points will be collection of all those x whose membership value is 0.5 or greater than 0.5. Alpha cut will be collection of those x whose membership value, whose rank, whose degree is greater or equal to alpha. And support will be collection of those x whose value is positive, greater than 0, whose membership value, whose ranks are greater than 0, collect those and call them support as shown in figure. Further definition, we have discussed alpha cut in elementary definition. We have to discuss it in explanatory form. That is, alpha cut is collection of x whose degree, whose membership value is greater or equal to alpha, where alpha is from unit interval 0, 1. Next, when we get alpha cut, means alpha cut will behave like crisp set. Fuzzy set is converted into crisp set with the help of alpha cut. Alpha cut means we are finding out, we are searching, we are creating, we are generating a crisp set. In alpha cut, elements are there, XYZ, their ranks are not shown, irrespective of their rank showing, but it is sure that rank of every element in alpha cut is greater or equal to alpha, not less than alpha. We can't have any element whose rank is less than alpha. And next, alpha cut set of a fuzzy set is also called alpha level set. Alpha cut or alpha level set. As shown in figure, again same figure, alpha is 0.6, collection of all X, collection of all elements whose rank is 0.6 or greater than 0.6 will decide the alpha cutoff set, which will be a crisp set. Then strong alpha cut. There is cut that is alpha cut. When it will be strong? Strong alpha cut will be that cut in which all the degrees, all the ranks of elements are greater than alpha, strictly greater than alpha. That will be strong alpha cut. Same process, same definition, same property. Strong alpha cut of a fuzzy set is a crisp set. Elements belonging to strong alpha cut will have degree greater than alpha, but those degrees you have not to show. These elements are simply denoted by XYZ, and when we denote the elements XYZ, then that will crisp set. Means an element will be in strong alpha cut or not in alpha cut. When we have yes or no, then that will be a crisp set. And second, strong alpha cut set of a fuzzy set A is also called strong alpha set level. Same thing as shown earlier. Again, a collection of all elements whose membership value is above the red line, means more than 0.6. Definition of level set. That is important. Note it down. What is level set? Level set, set of all levels alpha belonging to 0 1 that represent a distinct cut of a given fuzzy set A is called a level set, and it is denoted by level set of A equal to collection of alphas such that there is an element X whose rank is alpha. Means you are given set X A, elements are X, Y, Z, P, Q, R. Collect the ranks of these elements without repetition, you will get level set. If you have any confusion, let me illustrate by example. Set A is degree of X is 1, degree of Y is 0.2, degree of Z is 0.3, degree of U equal to 0.9, degree of W equal to 0.3, and degree of P equal to 1. This is the simplest notation of fuzzy sets, and you have to find the level set. Levels is collection of degrees, collection of ranks of elements, collection of membership value. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.9, 0.3, 1. 0.3 is repeated, but in crisp set, repetition is not allowed. Therefore, we have to denote it 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.9, and 1. If they are increasing order, denote this. This set is called level set. Repetition is not allowed. Collect all the ranks, all the degrees, all the membership values, and put it in a set. That will be a crisp set where repetition is not allowed. That will be called level set of given set. All values in level set will give you a alpha cut of the given fuzzy set. Properties of cuts. We have defined cuts. Their property you have to know. Order relation. Alpha 1 is less or equal to alpha 2. Alpha 1 is less than alpha 2. What about cuts? Their cuts, alpha 1 cut and alpha 2 cut. Alpha 1 cut will be greater and alpha 2 cut will be smaller. Their order is reversed. Alpha 1 is less than alpha 2, then alpha 2 cut will be subset of alpha 1 cut. If there is less than, there will be superset. Alpha 1 cut will be superset of alpha 2 cut. This property is known as reversed property. Order relation is reversed. Alpha 1 cut is superset of alpha 2 cut, or alpha 2 cut is a subset of alpha 1 cut when alpha 2 is greater than alpha 1. Numbers are bigger, cuts are smaller. Number are smaller, cut will be bigger. That is reversed. The property order relation will be reversed. Second, by the virtue of the above property number 1, we have to find property number 2, intersection of two cuts. Definitely alpha 2 is smaller set, therefore intersection will give alpha 2 cut. For union, we have that a alpha 1 cut is bigger than alpha 2 cut, their union will be alpha 1 cut. A very simple property. Property on cuts, alpha cuts. This property may be also denoted and known to you by strong alpha cuts. Alpha 1 is less or equal to alpha 2, then strong alpha 2 cut will be subset of strong alpha 1 cut. Same order relation is reversed. Their notations are with alpha 2 plus. With plus notation, it shows strongness of the cuts. Simple intersection will be same as shown in alpha cuts. Strong alpha cut also. Smaller the set will be intersection of given two sets. Alpha 1 strong intersection alpha 2 strong will be alpha 2 strong, because alpha 2 strong is smaller set. Alpha 1 strong union alpha 2 strong will give you alpha 1 strong, because alpha 1 strong is bigger set. Union is bigger set, intersection is smaller set. By the virtue of property number 1, 2 and 3 are obvious properties, but you have to know how. Definition next. Convex sets. Crisp set. In crisp set, how convexity has been defined. Attention please. We have learned convex functions. After that, we have learned convex sets. After that, we have learned convex lenses in physics. But here is no physics. Here is mathematics. Means convex function and convex set. We have to discuss about set, convex set, which is crisp set. Let A be a set. A is called convex set if for every xy belonging to A, lambda x plus 1 minus lambda y belongs to A, where lambda is between 0 to 1. Dear student, x, y are 2 points. Their linear combination will be alpha x plus beta y. If we impose condition on alpha and beta, that is alpha plus beta equal to 1, then beta will be 1 minus alpha, or alpha will be 1 minus beta. When we are given x and y in a set, their linear combination alpha x plus beta y should be in the given set A with the condition on alpha beta, this is alpha plus beta equal to 1. Restricted alpha beta are taken. Here in place of alpha beta we have taken lambda and 1 minus lambda, means restricted linear combination of x, y. Restricted linear combination of any two element. Restricted linear combination of every pair of elements is in the set A. Then set A is called convex crisp set. Good. Next definition, convex fuzzy set. We have definition of convex sets in crisp, means crisp convex set. First, there should be apply a technique. Find out crisp set with the help of fuzzy set. Those are alpha cuts. Let A be a fuzzy set. If all alpha cuts which are crisp sets are convex, then fuzzy set with these alpha cuts is called convex fuzzy set. Means if all alpha cuts of a fuzzy set are crisp set which are convex, then fuzzy set is called convex. That is, when x is there, y is there, their ranks are there, ax and ay. When element is there, t, that is a linear combination of x and y, alpha x plus 1 minus alpha y. Alpha x plus 1 minus alpha y will be an element T whose rank should be greater or equal to minimum of rank A, rank X and rank Y. Rank will be greater or equal to both the ranks of taken element X and Y. Simple. Again, another form of definition. A fuzzy set A of X is called convex if alpha cut A is convex subset of X. Alpha cut will be crisp set whose convexity will be decided by linear combination of elements. When we are in fuzzy set, then linear combination elements are denoted by alpha x plus 1 minus alpha y. That element will have a rank, will have a degree, will have a membership value. That membership value should be greater or equal to individual membership value of X and Y. Theorem based on convexity, convex sets. Simple theorem. A fuzzy set A on space R is convex if and only if rank of restricted linear combination of X and Y is greater or equal to rank of minimum of rank of X and rank of Y. This is simple explanatory definition. Rank of linear combination, and that linear combination should be restricted linear combination, that is lambda x plus 1 minus lambda y. Its rank will be A. Rank of this LC is greater or equal to minimum of rank A, rank X and rank Y. When this theorem says if and only if set is fuzzy set, according to definition it will be like this. This condition will hold. Rank of LC is greater or equal to minimum of rank of individual. When rank of LC is greater or equal to minimum of rank of individual, then set will be a fuzzy set if and only if. Shows converse part and necessary and sufficient, both you have to prove. Proof is very simple. It based on definition. Next, result of convexity. When we are defining convex set, there should be results. Result 1, convexity of fuzzy sets is a cut-worthy property. Convexity of a fuzzy set is a strong cut-worthy property. Cut-worthy property. There is a property in fuzzy set, that is cut-worthy property. Let me discuss. We have denoted convexity and cut-worthy property. What is cut-worthy property? Note it down, please. Any property generalized from classical set theory into the domain of fuzzy set theory. From classical set theory, a property is carried over to fuzzy set theory, that is preserved, and property is preserved in both the theory. Then all alpha cuts, when we are given fuzzy sets, we have to transfer this fuzzy set into crisp set with the help of alpha cut. Means when we are taken alpha cut, then those alpha cuts will be crisp set, and those crisp set will have a property of given crisp set. Then that is called cut-worthy property. From classical to fuzzy set has been transferred. Classical sense is called cut-worthy property. Simple definition for strong cut-worthy property. Same thing. There is a property in crisp set. There is a fuzzy set. We have strong alpha cuts of that fuzzy set, which are crisp set. If strong alpha cut sets and given crisp set have same property, preserved property, then that property is called strong cut-worthy property in where fuzzy sets. Convexity is cut-worthy property as well as strong cut-worthy property. A crisp is a crisp set is a convex fuzzy set designed by that crisp set with the membership. All the alpha cuts will be convex. Hence, fuzzy set will be convex, and we called convexity is a cut-worthy property as well as strong cut-worthy property. Further proceed. Core of a fuzzy set, important thing. Core of a fuzzy set is defined by collection of x with all x have rank 1. One cut, that is one cut, is a core of fuzzy set. One cut means collection of x whose rank is greater or equal to 1. Greater is not possible. It means whose rank is 1, that will one cut and core are same thing. Core of fuzzy set is a crisp set. Definitely. Core will be one cut and every cut is a crisp set. Hence, core is a crisp set. For non-normal set, core is an empty. Set is normal when height is 1. That is, there is an element whose rank is 1. But non-normal, height is less than 1. There is no element in set A whose rank is 1. Means in core there is no element. In alpha, one cut, in one cut, there is no element. That is empty set. For non-normal set, core is an empty set. Again, for non-empty crisp set, you are given a crisp set. B is a crisp set, it is non-empty. Condition is non-empty. What will the ranks of elements A, B, C given in set B? A will rank 1, B will rank 1, C will rank 1. Because in crisp set, every element belonging to set has rank 1. All element has rank 1. Therefore, in core there will be every element, that is core will be equal to the given set. Core B equal to B. Further readings, please refer. Dear students, प्यारे बच्चों, हमने आपको कन्वेक्सिटी, अल्फा कट, स्ट्रांग अल्फा कट, लेवल सेट, कोर and few definitions related to fuzzy theory, fuzzy sets we have discussed you, and you are interested to learn more, then please contact to these books, these authors, these writers. Textbook by Keir and Yuan, textbook by Pundir and Pundir, textbook on fuzzy sets by Dr. S.K. Pathak, textbook by Dr. A.K. Bhargav. These are books available in market. Other books are also available. I am referring here few books from where I have taken these contents, and also lecture notes delivered by your known professor whom you know. Your colleagues may be give you some information about fuzzy sets. Your seniors may be give you some information about it. Collect all these information. If no is helping you, then there is again internet availability on internet. Call to Google uncle. He will discuss all the things which query you have to raise there. And this is the further study, further reading, which I am referring to you. You contact these books because books are ultimate source of knowledge, and in lecture we are delivering the things. Several things are behind this topic. You have to learn those. This is the era of e-learning, internet learning, distance learning, computer learning, and so on. I am delivering lecture. You are not in front of me. You are serious in attending my videos or not? First of all, there is question mark. There is a question mark. The listener, the viewer are interested in fuzzy or not? They are interested in Dr. Dwivedi lecture or not? How I have to decide? Dear student, for decision of your concentration, your attention, your dedication, discipline towards the lecture attending on fuzzy sets, label set, convexity of fuzzy set, there should be what? Open book with assess yourself. Open your book and assess yourself. Valuation done by you to yourself, and decide you are alert, dedicated student or not. How? I will give you question, find out their answer and match those answers with my given model answer. Question number 1. Fuzzy set was introduced by famous fundamental primary question on fuzzy theory. George Boole 1960, Zadeh 1965, Lowell 1067, Cosco 1977. This is the fundamental question on fuzzy theory. Second question. In fuzzy set, most commonly commonly used range for membership function. What will be maximum and minimum membership values? What will be maximum and minimum degrees of elements in fuzzy set? Because with the help of membership value, we are designing fuzzy sets with the help of crisp sets. We are converting crisp into fuzzy. So what will be the membership value maximum and minimum? What will be their range? Open 0, 1, open 1, 2, closed 0, 1, closed 1, 2. Select anyone. In fuzzy set, we have denoted elements with their ranks. X is related to 3, Y is related to 6, Z is related to 9, U is related to 1. What will be membership value of U? By observation, you can decide it. Answer please. Zadeh in 1965, University of California, Berkeley, designed the theory of fuzzy set. In membership function, maximum value will be 1, minimum value 0, that is closed interval 0, 1. As shown in question, membership value of U equal to 1, Z equal to 0.9, Y equal to 0.6 and X equal to 0.3. These three are fundamental questions, not related to this lecture, related to previous lecture. But in fuzzy theory, these are basic questions. Remember forever. In every lecture delivered by myself, these three fundamental questions will be asked to you. Next, related here, one cut of B. One cut is of a fuzzy set B is equal to, one cut is known as core of a fuzzy set, that is core B. Height B will be 1 but not a set. Support will be collection of all those elements whose degree is greater or equal to 0, or NAR B is not defined till today. One cut will be core of B. Next, for a non-normal fuzzy set B, core is equal to, set is normal, then what will happen? Set is non-normal. Non-normal set means height is less than 1. Height is less than 1, then core will be empty set because no element will have degree equal to 1. That is the simple. Next, convexity of a fuzzy set is A. Let we decide. Convexity is cut-worthy property. Convexity is strong cut-worthy property. Convexity is both cut-worthy property as well as strong cut-worthy property, or none of these, not related to these ABC with convexity. Then definitely we have just previously, these type of question are called as pseudo question. Just before 1 minute before I tell you the answer of this question and asking this, that type of question are called pseudo question, and you should be aware about these questions. You don't make mistake on these questions, then you are dedicated student. That will be both A and B are the true for convexity. Dear students, on fuzzy theory, up to the time period, I have discussed a lot of with you, and any question asked by you, answer will be given by me. आपके सवाल हमारे जवाब. You can ask question on WhatsApp, on mail, on phone. I will try to give your answer. After this information and this slide, last slide will be the best slide for the today's lecture, that is called thank you slide. Dear student, on behalf of Higher Education Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh, myself Dr. Sabhakant Dwivedi, thanks to all the viewer and students who are attending this lecture. See you next lecture. Thank you.